Hello everyone, my name is Tyra Misful and welcome back to another Star Stable video, and today's video is actually the answers to the Q&A that I held to thank you all for over 100 subscribers. That is so awesome. We've actually reached over 120 and it's so cool to see your support, and especially on my Fearless video, the views on that have been going up quite a bit, so I just really wanted to thank you all for subscribing and for your nice comments and your support. And anyway, a little while ago I made a video telling you guys to ask me questions for my Q&A, and I also posted a post for that on my Instagram. So in this video I'm going to be answering all of those questions, and I'm just going to be having some footage of me doing championships in the background so that the video is not too boring, hopefully. So first I'm going to start off with the questions I got on YouTube, and quite a few of you asked multiple questions, so that was really awesome. But there were also some people who asked the same question, so if you don't see your name up here in this video, that's just because someone else asked the same question as you first. So anyway, enough talking about that. The first person was Izabella Nightdawn, and she had a bunch of questions for me. So her first question is, if your name couldn't be Tyra on the game, what would it be? And I actually went to create this video and I came to this first question and I was like, oh no, I don't know what I would choose. So I had to go onto Star Stable and look through all the different name options, and I settled with the name Anja because I feel like that's just a really unique name. I love really unique different names and I like short names. That's how I ended up with Tyra, so I feel like if I couldn't have Tyra I would do Anja. I would love to have the name River actually, but that's not an option in Star Stable, so Anja would be my second choice. Her next question is, what's your real name? If you don't want to answer, I totally understand. And unfortunately, I don't feel comfortable sharing my real name. That's just something that I would prefer to keep private. So you guys will just know me as Tyra. Her next question is, what's your favorite horse breed in real life? I have two. They are the standard bred because I own a standard bred, and the Arabian horse. I think they are just so incredibly beautiful. I love their dished faces and they're just gorgeous. The next question was, what's your least favorite and favorite breed in Star Stable? So, that is tough. I have to say I do really like the Jorvik warm bloods just because they're all so unique. And there are starter horses, but besides the Jorvik warm bloods, if I had to pick a favourite, that's really difficult. I think either the Morgans or the Mustangs. I really like them. They're really nice. You know, it's really hard for me to choose. I love them all, but I'm going to say Morgans and Mustangs and the Jorvik wild horses. Sorry, not the Jorvik wild horses, I do like them, but the Jorvik warm bloods. And my least favourite breed would be, that's difficult. I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for this, but it would probably be the English Thoroughbreds. You know, I don't hate them, they're not really my cup of tea, so least favourite breed would be the English Thoroughbreds. Sorry guys, for any of you that love the English Thoroughbreds, they're just not really my kind of horse. And Isabella's last question is, do you have any pets in real life? If so, what ones? And I'm sure you guys have heard in the background of many of my videos some birds chirping. Also, sorry if you hear my family talking in the background. I can't really do much about that. But I do have birds chirping in the background of a lot of my videos. So I have two budgies. Their names are Belle and Petal, and I post pictures of them on my Instagram sometimes. And I also have two horses. One of them is mine and one of them is technically my parents', but I have two horses. So my horse is really mine is Midnight. He is a standard bred, and then the other horse is Sophie, and she is a quarter horse. Okay, so the next few questions come from HHLoving, who is a very big supporter of my channel. Thank you very much. So her first question is, how old are you? I am 20 and I'm turning 21 in November. So yeah, I'm a bit older than your usual Star Stable player. And are you from Melbourne? I want to live there one day. No, I'm not from Melbourne. Well, I was born in Newcastle, but I don't actually live in Melbourne. I live in a small country town a little way outside of Melbourne. Her next question is, what is the next horse you are planning to get? I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for Star Stable to release the second lot of Hanoverian colours, and once they do, then I'm most likely going to be buying a Hanoverian. Her next question is, when is the next episode of Ghost? This is a question that I get asked so much in-game, on Instagram, on YouTube. And unfortunately I can't give you guys an answer. It's not something that I schedule. I work really hard to get the Ghost episodes out, and the thing is I also have to rely on a bunch of other people. I need to find time when my actors are online, I need to get my voice actors to send their lines in, so I can't tell you when the next episode is going to be out because I'm going to upload it as soon as it's finished. So yeah, unfortunately I can't give you a specific date when the next episode will be out, and I'm sorry that episode 6 is taking so long to come out. I'm just waiting on some voice actors at the moment to get their lines in, and I can't edit until their lines are in. So yes, hope that has answered any questions about Ghost. So next question was, can you make a music video? I would like to make a music video. The thing is, I wouldn't be using any kind of mainstream music because there could be issues with copyright. But I would like to make a music video using a free-to-use song and then have some talking over the top of it. I do have an idea for that, and I think that would be really fun, kind of emotional music video. So keep an eye out for that. That is a future plan. And her next question is, will you do shout-outs? Yes, I will. I'll make a video probably with doing shout-outs to a bunch of channels that I love, or also supporters. So I think I will. Since you asked, I will go ahead and do a shout-out video. Her next question is, how many mares do you have? Okay, let me think. So I have Moondust, Snowbell, Melody Wish, and Nightshade. So I have 4 mares. And her next question is, how many stallions / geldings do you have? I consider all my male horses to be geldings. So that is Windsong, Windsong, Wild Heart, Brave Soul, Thunderhoof, Apple Blaze, and Ember Ghost. So that is 6 geldings. So altogether I have 10 horses. Okay, so the next few questions come from Eva Rainlake, who is a longtime friend of mine on Star Stable. So her first question is, will you ever do a Draw My SSO live video? I would really love to do this. I just kind of wanted to wait for it to be requested because I wasn't sure if people would want to see it. But I would really love to purchase a whiteboard and do a Draw My SSO live video. So, you know, maybe I'll do that at 200 subscribers or something. I don't know. We'll see. Her next question was, how did you find SSO? I can't really remember. I've always loved horse games. So I've always been looking on the internet for horse games, and I think I just did a Google search for, you know, online horse games and found Star Stable. Yes. Her next question is, what inspired you to make videos? Oh, I'm not really sure. Before I had my Star Stable channel, I used to have a pet YouTube channel, but making pet videos didn't really suit me. I felt like I didn't really have as much privacy. It felt a little bit invasive and kind of letting people have a look into my personal life. But I also saw other people who had Star Stable YouTube videos, like Rose Winterheart, who is also a friend of mine, and I just thought it would be really fun, and so I did create a YouTube video with an old Star Stable account I used to have. That account is now deleted, and then when I created Tyra Misfall, I decided to recreate a Star Stable YouTube account, and I think the main reason for that was to create my ghost videos, because I thought it would be so cool to create a Star Stable series. I remember seeing a lot of Star Stable series, and one of the ones that I remember was the Amnesia series by Rose Winterheart, which I really loved. So yeah, and funny story, Ghost, my Ghost series, I actually started that with my old Star Stable channel and old Star Stable YouTube video. I posted one episode of it, and then that channel I deleted, and I deleted that account, and I decided to revive Ghost in a different form on this channel. So yes, sorry I kind of went off topic there, but I guess seeing other people and just wanting to share my own stories is what inspired me to make videos. And her last question is, what are your hobbies other than Star Stable? So other than Star Stable, I obviously have my YouTube channel. I love making videos. I also really love animals. I love working with animals, training animals. I ride my horses, well, only one of them. I ride my horse. I love to read. I can't really think of anything else. I sing. Just normal things, I guess. I love playing other video games. So yeah, that's kind of all the hobbies I can really think of. I did enjoy writing because I like creating stories, but I've actually found that creating stories in a visual way through my Star Stable videos like Ghost and my Fearless short film, I found that they were much better suited to me than writing was. So yeah, those are kind of my hobbies that I have. So the next few questions are from Claire Harvey, who is also a good friend of mine on Star Stable. So how many years have you been playing Star Stable? I really don't know, because when I first joined Star Stable, I had one account that I played through the non-Star Rider area, and then I stopped playing because I couldn't afford Star Rider. Then I made another account which I played for maybe a year, and then I had issues with my computer and I couldn't get onto Star Stable, and then when I finally could, I was bored, so I deleted that account. And then I created Tyra. I created Tyra sometime last year. I think it was maybe the beginning or the middle of actually no, not last year. Oh yes, Tyra was at maybe the middle of last year, so it's been a few years, but I'm not 100% sure, sorry. And her next question is, what do you like best about Star Stable? Oh man, okay, so a bit of a story here, but when I was younger, my brother introduced me to the game World of Warcraft, and if you don't know World of Warcraft, it's basically a roleplay game where you can run around as a character in this amazing open world and talk to other people. And I remember thinking how amazing it would be if someone created a game like that, but for horse riders. And at the time, Star Stable hadn't even been created. And so that's really the thing I love so much about Star Stable, being able to run around in this virtual world on horses and make friends, because it's something I wasn't able to do in real life because I didn't have a horse. And even now, even though I do have a horse, I don't have trails that I can go riding on or anything, so it's really amazing to be able to do all that in Star Stable, and I think that's really what I love best about it, is being able to fulfill all these amazing horsey fantasies that I've had since I was a little kid. So, what is your horse in real life called? As I said before, my horse is Midnight, and he's bay, he's not black, and we also have another horse named Sophie. And her next question is, what type of computer do you have? So I have a PC, but all my filming and video making is done on my little MacBook Air. And her last question is, what job do you have? I'm actually unemployed at the moment, unfortunately, but I am looking for work. I've done a few trials at some places, so hopefully something will come up soon. But in future, I would really love to have a career as a vet nurse. But right now, I'm kind of just looking for anything part-time to pay the bills, so Yes. The next person is Catty Clearcloud, and she asked when, why, and what made you start Star Stable. So when, I don't know why, and why, well, I love horses, and what, well, I love horses. That's the only thing I can really think of. And like I said, Star Stable is a game that I had been wanting for so long. I wanted a game where I could run around in an open world and meet other people and other real people, not just NPCs, and ride horses around. So I guess that's what made me start Star Stable. And her next question is when, why, and what made you start YouTube? I think I kind of answered this in one of my other questions about what inspires me to make videos, but like I said, I used to have a pet YouTube channel, but that didn't really work for me, so I think the biggest thing that motivates me with YouTube is the ability to create stories in a visual way. That's one of the big things that I enjoy most, and that's why I have my Ghost series, because I love expressing these stories that I have to share. So I guess that is one of the big things that made me start YouTube, and I love making videos. So her next question is, would you rather have all the places in the game and only have your starter, or have every horse in the game but you can only go to Moorland? This is a very creative question. Gee, I have to think. So would you rather have all the places in the game and only have your starter, or have every horse in the game and only go to Moorland? I would rather be able to access all the places in the game and only have my starter horse, because unlike a lot of people, I actually love my starter horse, so that is definitely the option I would choose. And her next question is, would you rather have your in real life name on the game or your normal Star Stable name? If my real name was on Star Stable, I probably wouldn't use it, so yes, I would just keep my normal Star Stable name, which is Tyra. And her last question is, would you rather quit Star Stable or quit YouTube? I want to see you struggle with this question, evil smile. Oh, I've definitely struggled with this. I really don't know. I had to think so hard about this, because Star Stable is something that keeps me so incredibly happy. It really does make me happy, but at the same time, YouTube makes me really happy. But I think if I had to live without one or the other, I would rather quit YouTube, because I have a lot of friends in Star Stable and it really cheers me up, and I love Star Stable, so I would quit YouTube, even though I really don't want to quit either of those and I have no plans to. So that was a very evil question, but thank you, very creative question. So next I'm going to move on to the questions I got on Instagram, and I only got a few. So the first question is from _AddisonWolfheart_, who is a friend of mine, and she asked, who is your favourite ferret? Now this is kind of an inside joke, and probably pretty confusing for people who don't know who Tyrone is. Oh man, the story of Tyrone. So basically, Addison, when you're doing the Dino Valley quests, you sometimes have to collect the building reputation for the culters or the culters. You have to go around and collect things, and one of the things that you can collect for them is the snow weasels. And Addie decided to keep one of these and call it Tyrone because it's similar to Tyra, so that she could annoy me. And it's kind of just been an inside joke among our friends that I hate Tyrone and he's Addison's ferret. So her asking me who is your favourite ferret, I'm gonna have to say Tyrone. Even though I hate him. No, Tyrone is my favourite ferret. Does that make you happy, Addie? Sorry for anyone who doesn't know, that probably sounds really bizarre, but that's my answer. And Tyrone was actually mentioned in the Ghost series, and we may actually be seeing more of him later on, so keep an eye out for that. The next question is from Lucia.friendmountain.sso, and she asked, what's your favourite place for a home stable? So at the moment my home stable is in Firgrove, but I think I would really like to have my home stable in Golden Hills Valley. I think it's a really beautiful area, but I'm waiting for them to update it, so once they update it, I may move my home stable to Golden Hills Valley, but at the moment it's in Firgrove because I really love Firgrove. The next question is from Caitlin_shadow_hurricane, who is also a friend of mine. And she asked, what's your first horse you bought? So the first horse that I ever bought is Moondas, my gorgeous little Welsh pony. She is very, very cute, and I waited a while, and she was the first one I bought because I really wanted a pony to be able to do the pony championships on. And the last question comes from Bree._.ma, sorry if I butchered your name, and she asked, or he or they, sorry, I've been referring to everyone as she, they asked your favourite place to go in SSO. Oh man. Well, Pandora was pretty cool. I also love Southwolf Peninsula. I really love hanging out in Golden Hills Valley. I also love riding around in Firgrove. It's really hard to choose, but I guess those would be my favourites. As well as riding around in Epona and in Dino Valley. So, sorry I can't really pick one. But anyway, thank you guys all so much for your questions. I really enjoyed answering them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so much for over 100 subscribers. I can't wait to see us get to 200, and maybe then I will do a Draw My Life Star Stable edition if you guys want. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye!